Hello everyone, welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear Zodiac sign, the Sturgeon. I will be doing, and it's for the month of August. So I will be doing a medicine wheel spread using the Wild Unknown Animal Tarot or Animal Spirit deck for the initial spread. Then I will clarify with the 1909 tarot, and then at the end of the reading, I will pull three main themes for the month of August. So let's go and get started here for the sturgeon. So we start in the center of the wheel. We always start in the center of the medicine wheel. This is where our center power animal sits. In the earth count, it is humans, pure intellect and measure, the collective consciousness of all humans, and death and rebirth. For the great teachers, this is where feelings, confrontation, defeat, and patience sit. So we start here for the sturgeons with this tarantula energy. So we start with being at a crossroads. So some of you may be at a crossroads in life. You may have a decision that you need to make, and it's asking you to follow your intuition. Let's clarify this tarantula energy. So with the tarantula, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles, it's the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the tarot that is standing still. So I'm kind of getting for you sturgeons right now in the center of this wheel. It's like you are at a crossroads, and you right now you're not sure which way to which way to go, which choice to make, and so you're not making a choice. You are just standing still. Um, and I also feel like you could be overthinking things a little bit, but we will continue to go through the reading and see what else comes up for you, sturgeons. So next, we go over to the east of the wheel. This is where our warrior animal sits. It is where the sun and the stars sit in the earth count. And for the great teachers, we have rage and raw power that sits over here. So here we have hawk energy. Now, I will say the hawk is my warrior animal, hence the Rising Hawk Tarot, as well as my medicine name is Rising Hawk Woman. So when one of my power animals show up in their spot in a reading I'm doing for somebody else, this is my sign that your warrior animal is looking for your attention right now. Your warrior animal has a message for you. But let's clarify this hawk. So we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is again, it usually is my card of emotions overflowing, but what I'm feeling right now from it is it's also your intuition and your connection to um, the divine. Hmm. Um, hmm. So I feel like you could be seeing very, very clearly this month. Again, I would recommend that if you can, you reach out to your warrior animal. If you have any questions about that, please leave a comment, and I can direct you a little bit. But definitely reach out to your warrior animal because there's some sort of message that your warrior animal has from you, and it's really saying like don't ignore this message. It's very important. They're not giving me the message. It you need to uh, connect. And again, I'm not sure if this is for many people or one person, one sturgeon. Like this could just be for one sturgeon out there, but somebody listening to this video, and if this resonates with you, then like I said, please leave a comment if you're not sure how to um, connect with your warrior animal because they are really calling to you this month of August. And again, our warrior animal is where we get our strength from. Whew, there's a very strong message there. So yeah. Anyway, next we will move over. I don't want to get stuck there. Next we will move over to the west of the wheel. In the west of the wheel, this is where our healer animal sits. In the earth count, it is the earth and the planets. And for the great teachers, this is where care and spirit sit. So here we start with lion energy. So this lion energy is it's really just saying don't waste your energy right now. Don't waste your energy. Don't waste your resources. Be very patient and deliberate at this time. Don't be willy-nilly with your energy at this moment because I feel like you are going to need it. Um, but let's clarify this lion energy. So with the lion, we have the judgment card. So the judgment card, um, this is a card of rebirth. It's a card of awakening. So I think actually what could be interesting for some of you sturgeons this month is you actually could be awakening and accepting and like realizing and accepting where you may be for a lack of a better word, wasting your energy, where you're putting energy out and you're not getting anything in return. I feel like you are going to awaken to those realizations this month in August. Um, and I feel like it's going to cause some sort of transformation and a lot of growth when you realize how much of your energy that you have been giving away. Um, yeah, wow. Okay, next we go down to the south of the wheel. This is where our emotions sit. This is where our birth animals sit. So for all you sturgeons, this is where your sturgeon would sit in the medicine wheel, is in the south. For the great teachers, or sorry, for the earth count, it is the plants and the spirit of all plants. And for the great teachers, this is where pain and death sit. And again, I do like to remind people that death doesn't need to mean dying. It can just mean the end of something. So here we have the golden egg energy. So the golden egg energy represents our seventh chakra. So represents our crown chakra. Um, like I said, I do feel like you are having some sort of awakening for you happen, some sort of like aha moment and realization, um, this self-realization. Um, and I feel like it's going to bring you into a sense of harmony with yourself, with your higher self, and with the universe and with spirit. Like I feel like you are really rising above your limiting beliefs and anything that has been holding you back. It's like you've reached the end of you've completed a cycle, but it's not over, but you have completed one cycle and you're going into the next cycle in a very, very good position. But let's clarify this golden egg. So with the golden egg, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And again, the Queen of Pentacles is a card of resourcefulness, right? And it's a card of, again, being generous while like understanding that you need to, it's like having, um, it's the feminine energy of material things, right? And you have a very good sense of it at this time. And it's because of whatever this new unfolding consciousness, this awakening that is happening this month. I absolutely love this reading so far. So far, I think this has been one of the best readings um, so far for August. Okay, next we move up to the north of the wheel. So this is the area of our mind. It's where our recapitulation animal sits. In the earth count, it is the animals and the spirit of all animals. And in the great teachers, this is where the physical and fear sit. So here in the north, we have octopus energy. So this octopus energy is especially in the area of your mind. It's like you are reaching for something this month, which really makes sense. Like I said, because you've had this awakening and you've let go of some of the things that have been holding you back. Um, it's like you're uh, reaching out, like you want more. Uh, let's clarify this octopus energy. So with the octopus, we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is about valuing your feelings and your emotions. Um, it's also, again, a very intuitive card. So again, a card of your mind. Hmm. So the one thing I would say here, because again, the Queen of Cups is about valuing your feelings and your emotions. The one thing I would say here with this octopus is just be mindful. And again, this is the area of our mind. You could be very emotional this month, and you could have a lot of emotions, and this is not a bad thing, but I would just be aware of um, getting too needy or too clingy with anybody at this time. Okay, next we move down to the southeast of the wheel. This is where our shadow animal sits. For the earth count, it is spirits and the great teachers. And for the great teachers, it is sex and loneliness. So we start here with this snake energy. So the snake energy, hmm, this is a card of unawakened magic and creative potential. And again, I think you are full of this. Many of you are full of this at this time. Like I said, you are definitely with that judgment card, waking up to something. And it's saying that it is the time. It's not a time to wait right now. It is a time to act. But let's clarify that snake energy. So with the snake, we have this Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is about reaching the end of a cycle. Um, and again, like I said, I think that you have already, it feels or that you have, or you were about to reach the end of this cycle. And when you reach the end, like I said, this is when this awakening is going to happen. Um, and I feel like because the Ten of Wands can also be a card of carrying heavy burdens, but it's saying that it's at the end of the cycle. So it's saying that you are about to put all those burdens down. And then once you put those burdens down, you're actually going to see that those weren't burdens, they were just blessings that you hadn't realized yet. That's the message that's coming through right now. Ooh, okay, so now we move over to the southwest of the wheel. This is where our dreamer animal sits. In the earth count, it is the sacred dreams of life and the kachinas. And for the great teachers, this is where honesty and need sit. So here we have peacock energy. And I really love this peacock energy. It's a card of inner beauty and having compassion for ourselves. So I do think that that is important for you sturgeons and for everybody, and for the month of August, but always as well, to really have compassion for ourselves and to really see the beauty that we have inside of us. The peacock can also um, it can digest anything, right? So it's saying that you're in a very, very strong position right now, and it's like you can handle anything that is coming your way. But let's clarify the peacock. With the peacock, yes, we have the Justice card. So the Justice card, I feel is just, I mean, again, honesty does sit down in the southwest of the wheel. And again, I think this is about you being honest with yourself. It's like you're finally being honest with yourself. And this is what is allowing this awakening to happen. And continue to do that. Continue to be honest with yourself. Continue to be truthful with yourself. Um, and then, yeah, like I said, it just feels like anything that comes at you right now, you are very balanced at this time, so like you are able to handle it. So next we go up to the northwest of the wheel. This is where our death animal sits. In the earth count, it is the cycles of natural law and the Shinamiya. And for the great teachers, this is where testing and seeking sit. So we have here the black egg energy, and the black egg represents our fifth chakra, so our throat chakra. And again, I really feel, like I said, this awakening that is happening for you. It is really going. Um, like I feel like you could be seeking more. You could be seeking more truth. You could be seeking more answers. But I really feel the seeking coming through there with that black egg. Um, and I almost feel like have this feeling like you have found some truth, and now you are seeking more. That's kind of the message coming through right now. But with the black egg, we have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is a card of moving on and healing old wounds, which again, I think you are doing right now, but I do think that there could still be more. This is just saying that there is still a little bit more healing for you to do just because the cycle is over. Some of those things that you have let go, um, it just needs to be healed now, and that's okay. And it's also saying that, you still have those two cups, right? So you still have a lot, uh, a lot there, a lot that you still have. Okay, let's move over to the northeast of the wheel. This is where our past life animal sits. For the earth count, it is where moon movement and energy sit, as well as um, pure science. And for the great teachers, this is where love and victory sit. So here we have eagle energy. And again, this is a truth, the eagle is a truth seeker. Um, mm, I also feel like I'm kind of getting like a whatever truth it is that you are seeking at this time. This is this is going to transform your karma. This could actually heal some of your past life karma. But let's clarify. Okay, with the eagle, we have the star. I love it. So again, the star is a card of renewal. Um, hmm. And again, I think that's what is happening. It's like you are renewing yourself. It's almost like you are going back to being or stepping into you are your authentic self. You are healing all of those past hurts, and I think that the healing that is happening for some of you this month is not just healing this lifetime. It's actually healing um, past life um, issues and generational traumas. I think that is healing. I really love this reading. It's very beautiful. There's a lot of growth, a lot of healing, and a lot of you waking up to um, your own inner truth, your own inner wisdom, and your own inner knowing. So let's pull the three main themes for the month for the Sturgeons. So we have chaos, growth, and grace. Wow. Okay, I love those cards together. So again, like I said, I do feel that some of you may be going through somewhat of an awakening this month. And that an awakening, even though it is a great thing, it can sometimes make us feel this storm spirit, this chaos. It's like, everything I thought I knew, I don't know anymore. Now I know something else, right? And so just that in itself can feel a little bit of chaos inside our minds. Um, but this chaos and this awakening is bringing about this wonderful growth. And honestly, I feel like you are going to be handling it with such grace at this point. Like I really feel like I said, you are really in a good position. I honestly believe this is the best reading I have done so far. So awesome. So yes, that was the reading for the Sturgeons for the month of August. I really appreciate you watching. Please like, share, and subscribe and all that fun YouTube stuff. It does really help me out. And also, leave a comment and let me know what you thought of your reading. That also helps me out a great deal as well. All right. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you later. Bye for now.